Ethan starts well. There's a crossfire to deal with. Fuse doesn't know where the fires are coming from. 3 CTs here now. Circ's in the market, and this is a decimation. The wings are being pulled off the fly. Electronic, the last man standing, last man to fall, and that is a very...
Navi, they've got a couple deagles and a P250, but that's basically it. They'll go for the mid phase, which is not too uncommon. You know that the CTs might peek you, they might give you a duel, and then you get an opportunity to get a headshot in, and that might be some of your best chances to get deagles working without utility. And you can see it is being played out here, but not looking too good, is it, for Navi? Everybody's going down these deagles, yet to do any damage, and now it's just Zeus, and he's got a Glock. And that's it. He has no teammates.
Yeah, this
no
is
hope and help.
This is bad for Navi because this is saying in 2 rounds they've got one.
It's very likely that this can effectively punish a default. Because look, Flamey's here alone. He's going to be playing this corner, so it'll be hard to take the engagement. We'll have to see his status. Or goes for him. Flamey, he understands what's happening. That's such brilliant intuition from Flamey to pick up that kill, and NRG will be denied picking off one of the players on the extremity of the map. But Breeze is pushing Palace now. NRG super active in this round.
I love this no respect style. This is unbelievable from NRG. What we've seen in this one round, they have come into this prepared. So many pushes. Doesn't see Flamey just yet. Just about sees him now. Gets around the corner before Electronic makes his way towards T-Spawn to do something about it. This is a big problem for Navi. How do you call with all these pushes going on? How do you decide what to do on a T side? You're supposed to be the aggressors. Breeze is still waiting. Oh, the absolute liberties are being taken by NRG. They are making a statement in round 3 of this game.
Yeah, this is a style that Navi should be able to play with the likes of s1MPLE, like this puggy style where it's very much about these weird situations in the mid-round. Boomich might, actually catches up, just moving out of position, but doesn't get the kill. Zeus with the Deagle, on the other hand, is going to open up things. We've got that B-bomb site under control by Navi. Although Cirque is close, again, he has 6 HP, so he can't really push and take the fight. He needs a teammate to play off of, and Boomich will take one of those teammates out. It really falls on Ethan here, and if you consider that, Navi had 0 utility, 0 smokes.
0 position.
This is kind of incredible that they found their way into this position, but it is part and parcel in playing this very dynamic mid-round kind of a style where NRG themselves are moving all over the place. Things get really weird, and it looks like NRG will have to just save these 2 weapons.
I do not know how Navi managed to turn this round around. It started so well for NRG, so much confidence, and again, psychological warfare in round number 3. If they had won this round and if they'd won it convincingly, that would have been such a good spot for them. But somehow they've lost it. I don't even understand how. All that work around the A bomb site. It's going to be a forward play from Ethan. They're good with the setups. There's a flashbang from the A bomb site, but it's not good enough. Boomich rips Cirque's face. What effect ultimately? You can see in their own position now for the A split. Nobody in the short area. 2-man rotation from the B bomb site. So Stanislaw has to deliver. So far, so good. He takes 2. Ethan tries to commit as well. Can't do too much. Breezes at AWP. 25 seconds. A bomb drop. They're trying to trade, but it might not be too much. 1v1. s1MPLE has to race. Does he know? He has no idea where Tarek is. He's in CT. There's only one place really, or 1.5 places for s1MPLE to plant the bomb, and this is one of them, inviting the peek, but there is no peek just yet. s1MPLE realizes, oh, he's not going to go deep enough actually. He's going to be completely exposed. Tarek peeks at him, which is in position. That draws Cirque's attention. He has to fear a boost as well. Breeze taking a lot of damage in that short area. 40 seconds, and Navi are going to be able to burst on this bomb site really quickly. Electronic falls, however. Stan has an angle to help his teammate. Cirque has been picked off finally by s1MPLE on the rotation. Comes out wide from Palace, and there the trades continue. Man advantage now for Navi. Won't last too long as they plant the bomb on A.
But quickly, Breeze goes around from CT. There's the quick flashbang. Oh my God, Flamey defends it somehow, and that leaves everything on the shoulders of Tarek as he edges his way forwards from jungle, looking for that first frag, that first peek, that first player to punish, as he now starts to check CT. Where he has to find one of these 2 players. He has to bait one of them out, and they must hear him. They know exactly where he is. He taps the bomb. He's trying to force that peek. He needs a frag sooner than later. It's starting to get very desperate. He doesn't have a smoke. He's going to throw the flashbang, trying to get somebody to peek, but they just won't do it. And finally, Flamey does it.
NRG with a 2-man push in the underpass position. Will it be checked for? Zeus got to be careful. There's a crossfire, he can bait off of his teammate. Electronic engaging, and it's taken care of. Zeus will fall, however.
It's possible. Ethan, fast timing on the flank. Actually, the timing for Ethan is going to be really, really good. Stan, he needed to survive longer than that and delay them, but Flamey...
On this occasion, NRG will simply try to pick up something, some bonus money, a better weapon, something along those lines. Ethan seems to be caught off.
Yeah, I'm really curious what NRG's approaches will be.
Navi making the right choice, it seems, if they go for the B split once again. Don't want the clock to run down too much though. Tarek with the Zeus will be taken up from the back, and that is the only person on the bomb site to be dealt with. We've got Ethan in the market position. 3 USPs and Cirque with his saved 5-7. Look to save some money. Speaking of 5-7, Zeus, again, given all the guns to his teammates, holding that high ground, Electronic creeping through, and we've got a battle of the 5-7s now, and maybe Cirque can try and keep people close to the bomb to make it a little more expensive for them. But again, he's got his Kevlar to hold on to. Any money that an AWPer can save is always going to be important for the long term. Ooh. Ruthless aggression. Players moving up the mid position. Navi seem to have no idea. The flashbacks will favor somebody, but who? We got trades, we got Electronic hiding around the smoke. Comes out at the right time. There goes Breeze. Cirque's in a tight spot. And he's going to fall as well. 2 players remain for NRG. Make it 1. They have been annihilated in this mid position. 4 players alive for Navi. You can see Flamey continues to creep, and Stan will be able to take him out at the very least. Get himself an upgrade.
There's Zeus. He spotted the back of one player. Which got, oh, that would have been a great pickup to
eco territory, which is still very dangerous, as we saw on Dust 2.
There's a flash. Beamish has been called, but he's safe, it seems. Pistols won't commit too deep, and Beamish is going to hear all the stepping. Ethan and Breeze tasked with the lone Deagles on the team, and Salasor goes down. There's the next peek, but it's the 3rd one to be good. Ethan with that Deagle providing the kill that was needed. But Electronic will trade him out. So now it's just down to Breeze to get some more damage with his Deagle, but he's a bit far away from the action right now. It will be on Tarek playing Ninja with that USP. And will the flames spread to him? It looks like he should be safe. And there it is. I was going to say, s1mPLE should absolutely see him, and Breeze will rotate around. So again, looking for that headshot. Navi trying to find where Breeze is going to be attacking from. They know he's going to be looking for damage in a round like this. You know that the full buy comes in regardless. Breeze, can he steal away a weapon? Nice headshot. 3 players to go, finds a smoke grenade as well. Is he looking for damage here? The economy's pretty crazy for Navi. It would be nice to get more frags. And he might find one. Playing around the smoke, Zeus gets the 1v1. And that's another
be heard by Cirque, who goes to have a look through the corner of the wall, straight through the face. Close casket funeral, goodbye.
That is not a bad shot to connect Cirque. They've been denied that forward positioning in middle, so all they have left there is Zeus to play the effectively just to cut off rotations. And he's going to take down Breeze. That's a big 1v1 to win in middle. And in the meantime, Navi will set themselves up for an attack onto the A bomb site.
Look at the response from Tarek. You just saw him edge forward with the AWP. He needs the information now. They've lost a man. He's choosing to go passive, or maybe realizing he's being baited. Anyway, we've got the grenades into the A bomb site. There are 3 CTs here, although Stan could be isolated. Cirque moving forward will never leave those flames again. Stan's going to find multiple frags. He won't have any grenades coming his way just yet from his teammates, and he will die before they can get into position. Only a Molotov to offer anyway, in the likes of Ethan going through the smoke, which leaves Tarek alone. 8 seconds to plant the bomb. Can he find an angle? It's used around that default position. S1mPLE planting. The bomb's down.
Tarek is in such a bad position. He knows where both players are now, though. Can he find the shots? With an AWP, no less, it's so difficult. Quick scopes are going to have to be real here for Tarek as he pushes forwards. Does have a kick, goes wide, but S1mPLE.
But you see him deliver one there, and maybe he can continue in such a fashion. Again, it is poverty for NRG. We've got a forward play from Breeze.
Ethan's position is if he hears the bomb get planted, he might be able to do some sneaky stuff there.
With Stan staying in Palace, worst case scenario, with time low on the clock and a frag line, he's got to wait for them to hold focus. Flamey's in that sandwich position. You can see him spraying, moving back now, but he's not thinking about the ramp. He'll dive from the CT position. They still might not know about Stan's area. He did fire a shot, but it is close comms to really clarify that. And there he is, Stan again, taking S1mPLE out now. Navi are losing position of this bomb. Cirque in a 1 versus 2, trying to draw out more. 9 rather. Beamish makes his way towards the mid position. Cirque delivers a kill, but he might feel like he's stuck in the corner of that window. Tarek goes aggressive once again towards B bomb site. So many targets, hard to see through the flames, but he manages to escape. But can he get into a better position? Seems to be want to go towards Van again, but that's aborted. We've got Cirque here as well. S1mPLE takes one in the face. 5 versus 2, 5 versus 1. This is a kind of round that NRG need. Victimization of Navi and surviving in the numbers. They will all survive.
Only where things turn. Is this where the tide changes? As we get a very quick push into the A bomb site. Stan didn't look ready, but he still connects the headshot. But the trade is in just as quickly as Navi vie for forward positioning towards that A bomb site. They'll start to use their utility to smoke away the angles to safely find a place to plant that bomb.
While all this was going on, Zeus went into the B apartment. Somehow Breeze was all the way through B apps and took him out. Boomich is dropped. There are gaps in the smoke, but there's a trade. Simple now with the AWP. Never mind, it's Flamey versus 3. He has the bomb. He has 1:20 on the clock. He has no grenades. How does he engage the AWP? He has no idea where the third player is. I don't know if the communication's there, that there are 2 iron connector, but he's got to plant the bomb. His options are limited. The CTs know he can't go to CT. He can only be on the site, on the ramp, or in the palace.
So difficult, back against the wall, nowhere to go, has to land every single shot. The grenades start to do their damage, and there's just absolutely nothing. This body's on the gap. He's checking deep with that scope to see what he can see, and there it is. Electronic picks the perfect timing, unlocks that B bomb site. However, Breeze is still there towards connector, and Cirque rotates around the market position, and he's in position to defend the bomb site. Navi can't quite go for this, and Simple gets a pick in middle. That's gonna allow them to go towards that A site.
Boomich is in jungle. They've got strong positions on A. They just need to get the bomb there. However, Stan has rotated towards CT already, and Breeze is going to be an issue. He's ahead of the Molotov. Flamey could get caught with a grenade in his hand. That's a huge frag from Flamey. 20 seconds, but Stan has taken the A bomb site. Simple is down. How do they plant the bomb in the situation? A flash easily avoided by Stan. Moving forward, there's no cover. Zeus hasn't got a gun out. There goes Flamey. 10 seconds now. 2 versus 2. That bomb plant is just not happening, is it? Or is it? Stan goes down. Cirque not in position. There might just be time.
Oh, then there is time. Which might be very difficult to stop. Stanislaw is close, but that flashbang goes for the preemptive peek for the flash, and it's not going to work out. Doesn't get a single kill. Down to Ethan now by default to do the damage. Cirque can't find a shot. Ethan, though, executes Boomich, looking for another, but he will be assassinated by Zeus. And now it's down to Tarek and Breeze. This is the last round. They have to go for it. Tarek looks for a timing as he creeps up behind the smoke. Breeze has found his way forwards and goes for the transfer. It's not going to work out. Down to Tarek now. 10 seconds to plant the bomb. Great shot from Tarek. No punish from Electronic, forced to go for the bomb plant. Tarek knows it. This is an opportunity. There's no fake. Now he knows. As Electronic tries to fall back, tries to hold the off angles, tries to catch Tarek, rounding the corner around triple. And Tarek waits to see if Electronic will make a play here as he throws the high flash, trying to bait out Electronic. Doesn't know exactly where he is. Electronic might have the jump on this one, and he does!
Sometimes decoys can be useful as a fake flash or something along those lines, but Zeus is getting very aggressive, and surely he's been heard. So many footsteps, but Boomich is here to deliver.
That's a good opening kill. He'll at least lighten the push into that B-bomb side, but it's just going to be Electronic who's there. He's not looking confident to go through the market just yet, holding back, and Simple's going to go down. Ethan finds a shot through the smoke, and now Electronic and Flamey are in a very bad position because NRG can just take the run of the map. They've got positioning towards A. They're going to go for that. It's more guaranteed. Flamey takes one straight to the face at distance by Ticket, looking for some clean shots here, but it's nothing that he can find, and Electronic needs a quad kill. A clutch, but he's
can't get position. Boomich is on short with another smoke. He could smoke this position. It's going to be one actually thrown by Zeus. They'll try and hold on to the short area rather than re-smoke the connector position. They don't have any success there. Boomich somehow sneaks his way into the ladder room, and there are the tags from Simple. He can have another go. They've got to be really careful on his push NRG. Simple seems to be aware of a potential Palace push. Flamey's on the ramp though, but he can't. He will stop the bomb from getting planted. And Breeze is in the red as well. He's walking into a crossfire, but there are a flurry of frags from NRG, and all of a sudden Flamey's the last man standing. But we've still got plays in the red for NRG. 1 versus 2. The small damage has been done. Big damage required now. The last
taking things slow. Breeze will find Zeus in middle. Just a deagle on Simple and a P250 on Boomich and Electronic. That's all the firepower that really a player with a full buy with that, all that, you know, maybe like $4,000 to $5,000. We got the responsible stuff there from NRG, smoking up that window position. It can be very dangerous to deal with, and instead Navi will be forced to go around towards connector, and there's Cirque, and the flashbang is going to brutalize Navi's defense. They are going to be sent tail between legs, or perhaps all the way to the B-bomb site, perhaps all the way to a save change, because they have no utility, and they have no position, and they have no right to challenge for this round at this point, as we'll see NRG comfortably sitting with 5 players alive on the bomb site.
Nobody likes crazy, but we've got a very deep smoke grenade being thrown on the B bomb site from Zeus, who has one of the 3 rifles. Boomich still with some presence in the mid position, but NRG have rotated 4 of their players towards A. That timing is absolutely perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great way to start, and maybe that gives them a clue as to what's happening. 4 Navi players rotate in. Flamey's here close behind default. Boomich picks up another one. Now NRG are in trouble. Boomich absolutely decimating absolutely
position. Waiting for somebody to move forward. This can catch players off guard. Out he comes. Tarik'Li though will hold things down. And Navi are back where they started with 3 rifles once again.
They might be able to go for this one though. We'll see Simple's in the forward position. He's going to actually get out of the connector. It's a little bit hot over by connector. 3 Ts are in that vicinity as Freeze goes in to try to cut off the rotation out of middle and try to do more economic damage. But it looks like Navi might be able to keep these players all alive here. Zeus is perhaps at most at risk at this point, but he also is in a fairly good position to move towards market safely. And indeed, for now, Navi will keep all these 3 alive. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. Zeus goes back to the market, and he gets punished for it. So strong sometimes, but maybe no time to go into that because we get a round towards B that's just as quick. They have to wade through all the grenade damage, and it might be too much to handle. Breeze with an important kill onto Boomich, but the problem is that they're not out of the apartments just yet. Simple taking down player after player, and now it's down to Tarek against 3. Has to find a way to deal with Simple, but they are locked away in the market position. Tarek, if he can make a forward play here, maybe that's it. Takes down Electronic, quick flashbang through the window, trying to get some information, trying to get another player down. And he knows that actually he's pushed them all the way back in market. He's created so much space for himself in this 1 versus 2.
Unbelievable effort from Tarek already. The area he's just forced away from the CTs is ridiculous. Now, where is he? That's the question. We see a rotation from Simple, creeping on shot, but he's missed his shot. 1v1. He doesn't know where Flamey is, but he may soon find out. Straight into the crosshairs. But that moving accuracy can be enough to drive-bys. The 2-pack and biggie weapon. Stanislaw gets taken out by Simple, and maybe it's his turn to deliver now. Lovely frick from Simple. Simple and Electronic. That's the duo you want activated here on Mirage. Zeus falls on the B bomb site, being victimized by what remains of NRG. Tarek dropping off, Cirque staying on the high ground as they try to defend B.
And this is a problem, it's a 2 versus 4. Simple started it off so well, but very good call to get straight into B. They had a timing window in the 2v1 and they took it. And now Cirque and Tarek are the ones left in this 2v1. They've got time, they've got post-plant positions. Navi will be coming in from pretty much everywhere. Tarek will find that out the hard way, taking some damage there. Down to 46, Cirque with a fantastic response. Knows one is in the apartments. Running distraction. Cirque though, he is no fool. Picks up another kill, but it's all on him. A 1 versus 4. Cirque with 3. 1 more to go as Flamey makes his way forwards, and Cirque knows exactly where he is. There goes the flick. He can't land it. Keeping that presence really high here towards that A-bomb site. Lots of grenades going in, making it really difficult here for the CT side to hold on. It's going to be a huge challenge to get back into this bomb site. They do have retake utility. Boomich with a forward position. They haven't spotted him just yet, but Stan turns around in time, deals with Boomich, and now there's 3 for Navi coming back in for the retake.
You start to wonder if it's the end of the line for Navi. 3v3 with... They've got a diffuse kit on Zeus, who's in that short position. They seem to be considering it, but surely that is the big red button. They've got to cancel. The only one on server for this particular round. Waiting. And again, NRG maybe looking for an aggressive play. They will, for the most part, keep things honest, and that's a great response from Zeus. About time he inflicted some pain on his opponent in this position.
And that does make things a little bit easier, but well, so much more work to be done. Again, you know, NRG have shown now time and again that they are really confident in these clutches when they're down a player or 2. They still manage to find a way back into the round. And they have middle, or at least they're working on full middle control. Of course, they need to get connector or shorts. And they are working on that connector control now. We get the deep connector smoke. That is the must-learn smoke if you are going to be smoking that position as a T player. So you can take it over, and we'll see Ethan moving forwards there into position. And Simple is key here. The one thing that blows up a play like this, push through connector, is the AWPer from Ticket.
They're going to be low on flashbangs, but a high on rifles. Flamey delivering from default. Simple has nothing working for him right now. Flamey so key on default. Doesn't know where Stanislaw is just now. The bomb's on the floor. The rotation's coming in, and the time is low for Stan. He sees the shadow. He's looking for the trade fraggers. There's one of them. He can't find anything. He finds something now. 20 seconds. He can still do this. Rotating around default. But Flamey is not shy.
And we'll get another fast-moving round here. The setup with Electronic as well. Trade comes in, but it will favor NRG as they push forwards. Will s1mple go ahead of this smoke? He's flashed off. Surely he can't go forwards, but s1mple finds a way. But there is the trade, just as quick from Cirque.
No molly by the bench. He gets one kill. He's traded. Man advantage for NRG. Plenty of time. And the bomb's going down. It's getting planted while the smoke's dropped. Very, very key. Also key, Boomich is in T-spawn. And Tarek is too deep in mid to hear this. But now Boomich is alone. Cirque makes his way towards the ramp. The calls for NRG rise as they likely move to 14. Boomich has a kit. How much focus will there be for NRG? Does he consider going for it? Tarek's far away. The only person holding an angle is Ethan at the moment. And there is no challenge. You do wonder if the AWP is being saved. Ethan taken out. However, there is a player on the ramp who can stop this. The smoke doesn't go down fast enough. It's too late to defuse the bomb. Surely he will be denied. Cirque with the final. And Boomich, though, will be important with the rifles. And Boomich has made that forward play. These are the plays that NRG were looking for in previous rounds. Perhaps they've lost focus, though, not having it here. Look at the rotation. Again, there may be some sound cues that, I don't know if s1mple or Zeus could hear that. Boomich now makes his way towards the underpass, and he finds a frag onto Tarek. Now, where does he go? Do NRG spend time trying to find his position and raising questions again for Navi?
Well, that's the thing too, does that mean that the B defense is really light? But whatever it means, Stanislaw will find a frag onto Zeus. And Zeus is normally the B defender. Like, what does that tell them? As we've got s1mple rotating into the market away from the B bomb site because Boomich's position is so deep. And here comes the bomb.
No,
Ethan,
surely not!
And that's the bomb down in the hands of Boomich. He's taking some damage. Oh, he pushes forward, finds Cirque. And Cirque is going to take him down. And oh no, not like this. Navi had so many things to play with in this round, but NRG, they just have an answer. There could be a set piece coming. So that's a problem, because that means they have to live and die by the bomb site defense. That retake becomes incredibly hard with no utility. And this is it. Everything's on the line. You got s1mple there, peering into the connected position. Electronic gets the spot, and Cirque misses the shot. s1mple connects as well. And all of a sudden, Navi start to knock them down like pins at a bowling alley, and it's just Ethan left to try to do something. But they know where he is. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide here for Ethan as he tries to make something happen.
There could be flashbangs over the top. We've got Stan creeping in mid with a P250. A big grenade taken by Tarek. They're continuing to press forwards. There are only two CTs here. Boomich caught with a grenade in his hand, but he can still find some frags. Can he cover his teammate? He can. They've got 3 kills so far. Cirque and Stan, they could still do this though. But they've got to deliver these kills due to the pre-fire. And now Stan is alone. 1 versus 4. Navi are still in this
flashbang, but he's very happy to repeat this one, and he's going to pick up a kill because of it. Electronic with the spray, with the AK, and he has to fall back. He doesn't find a frag, but gets damage, and they see exactly what's going on. s1mple will find Breeze in the window, and he will remove him. He is not allowed there, and now s1mple will look for the next peak, finds Cirque. And you can see that NRG, James, they put everything on getting frags in middle, and it's just Ethan that's picked one up. Navi are looking at very strong here. I can't quite see exactly how NRG could find something in this round now at this point. Ethan's only got 14 points of health. Does have the bomb, though, as he pushes towards the stairs. And Cirque has the AK, but he's around underpass at the moment.
I think he's in the short position.
Was he short?
From what I can tell, yeah, he's in the ladder in.
Okay.
From that frag earlier on, Ethan trying to play against the rotation, but now the bomb has been lost. 40 seconds. Cirque is position unknown for the time being. We've got to push in B apartment, so the unknown position, the options for that are getting smaller and smaller. Zeus makes his way through the underpass. Cirque has 30 seconds to collect the bomb or win by elimination. This could hardly be worse. Boomich is surely in the strongest position, but s1mple will be spotted first. It's got to be a free kill for Boomich now. There's no way Cirque can do this, and we're going to overtime. 2 players moving into connector for NRG.
Looking to go for that classic time-old split from connector, ramp, and palace. s1mple's in a great position towards ticket again. This is a way that you can blow a play like this up. Goes for the hardest shot there. Not able to land that one. They know where he is. Hits the second one though. Stanislaw hits the ground hard as s1mple stays in position, but Cirque knows where he is. The peak is good for 2. And now flamie, he has too much to handle over by the shadow position. And Boomish and Zeus have to rotate in for the retake. And the AWP is posted up. Cirque whiffs that one. Boomish lucky to still be alive. And he's going to continue pressing the issue straight through the smoke as the bomb goes down. He knows this might be the only chance to gain position. Gets the dink onto Cirque. There's trouble now for NRG.
Boomish taking massive risks. He's trying to buy time, show presence to allow Zeus to activate. You can see him there coming up the ramp. There's the frag. They know Cirque was in Palace, but he's rotated, and now it's down to Zeus. He is in a sandwich. He doesn't know it just yet.
They must win this round because they spent all their money, James.
They cannot lose another round by a wipeout, as you mentioned, Dan. There is a smoke. It's a nice smoke on that short position. Makes Electronic's job difficult and risky. And there is the punish. Zeus, they look to victimize him again towards that B bomb site. We've got mollies around the van that will help him. That's a very nice shot from him, but he's going to get instantly traded. The numbers advantage is too strong on the B bomb site. And now Navi might have to consider saving. Boomish in that middle position is going to get taken down. And that they've got to save, or do they? A trade from flamie keeps it close.
Oh man, it's a really hard call, isn't it? 2v3, the bomb's not even down just yet. But again, if they both die, they don't have anything to take into the next round. It is a horrible position to be in. I'm sure every ounce of them really wants to go for it, but you know, the rational mind says you've got to go for the safer, and that's what they're going to go for in this position. NRG threatening that 3-0 at the opening of overtime, and that's really important, I think, you know, because Navi really started to steal the game away, of course, towards the end of regulation, and NRG are proving that they didn't get such a lead by any mistake or anything but just stellar Counter-Strike, and that's what they're showing us here.
Making very, very sure that bomb's not being defused. At this point, doesn't matter if they die.
Yeah, looking for that default, looking for that control, but quick damage to Stan is traded with flamie. There you go. Navi, that's what they need to see, the early advantage out of the frag. They don't have to keep committing, they got the kill, and that's what they were here for.
Breeze very close to that connector position. There's a smoke from the short area. And NRG may have to wait for control of connector unless they choose to force the issue. 5 versus 4 in favor of Navi. Once again, Zeus is deep in the B apartments. There's a smoke up at the moment, but that might have something to do with the remainder of this round. There's a bait setup. You can see Boomish looking to engage. Doesn't quite work out. Tarik is low, but will he check for Zeus's position? That frag has actually brought s1mple into the B bomb site. But the bomb is still in mid, and with that smoke up, as you can see on the radar, they're going to be moving in for a split of the B bomb site. And s1mple's in position. Free frag for Zeus. Great angle for s1mple. Needs one more. Cirque will not be doing anything in this round. And finally, s1mple played on short for his teammate, but he may feel confident enough to go straight back to his angle. And indeed, he's done exactly that. So does Breeze start to rotate now? NRG are in very forward position. s1mple knows all the angles though, and that is a cue to burst onto the A bomb site.
Only 20 seconds to plant the bomb. They have to get every single kill in quick succession. Ethan, he could do something about this. That's the bomb on the ground. Ethan with great spray, almost finds himself a third, but a beautiful shot from s1mple saves it. But he's got to be careful here because is there going to be a push through connector? He's so exposed. I can't believe he's doing this. Falls back, manages to stay alive for just long enough, but Tarik comes in, takes him out, leaves Electronic in the clutch, in the 1 versus 2. They have no idea where he is. 3-1 for Electronic. Now they know, but Tarik has an AWP. Can he find a way? If he goes on the bench, he might find the elevation. Electronic has to stay crouched here. He's got to be so careful in where Tarik actually positions with that AWP, and he finds it! Tarik finds it, and he has time without the kit to get the defuse. Oh my God. James, the audacity to go for that plant from s1mple with no cover. Breeze straight into the underpass here for fast aggression. He's going to hear a lot of steps.
It's so important not to be afraid to play your game, even when you've got advantages, and NRG have demonstrated that round after round after round. Not just Breeze, but Tarik. They want to win the round in B apartments, it seems. Shades of threat level NIP, CT side splitting the B apartments. But it might not work out for them. Breeze has been lost. Navi with the bomb moving towards the mid position. Ethan is going to re-aggress. I love it.
Navi, they are rotating out there. Ethan will find out perhaps soon enough, but Zeus is making a lot of noise, and that might convince them that something's going on here. Picks up the kill on Zeus, but they have to figure out very quickly because Navi are going to, with that, losing Zeus in that position, surely they're just going to have to run into the A-bomb site. They do have a minute to play with, so they could try to pull or capitalize or punish some rotations from NRG as they occupy middle, which has been completely abandoned, and that does allow for boosts.
Yeah, but with the smoke top connector, Navi have actually limited what they can do in the short term. So they've given a window for NRG to rotate because they took connector with that smoke grenade. They know Cirque is lurking somewhere, so there has to be fear with that. 35 seconds, there's a smoke on Boomich. They're looking to clear jungle, perhaps. Stanislaw will stop them from planting a bomb, though. They're going to be forced to engage with him. The smoke is up. There's a flashbang. It's beautiful. Stan's been spotted, but he's buying time to see again. Flamey jumping up, but he somehow finds the frag. Ethan is here, but he can't trade. Grenades will force them from their position, and the bomb's been planted.
This is a tough one for Cirque and Ethan coming back in. Good positioning here from Navi. They are very spread out. Lots of positions to worry about. The incendiary wall held that deals with sandwich. There's no T player there. Double peak will be coming in from... Oh, he's going to go for the boost. That's pretty brave. Boomich just peers from that A-ramp position. Really nice timing. And now Ethan rescues the AWP. Navi looking to survive here, looking to cut off everything as Simple's about to take away this AWP from Ethan. And there's the double peak. You love to see it.
You can see Flamey moving away from the A-bomb site now. How long does Breeze hold this position for? NRG looking to win the game in the mid position, but they lose the first duel with Boomich.
That is, he survives with 2 HP. What an important frag for Navi. Cirque is trying to punish, normally if underpass gets taken in the mid defaults, you'll see someone come top mid, but Cirque can't find that player. Navi are definitely playing a style here in which NRG can't quite understand where they are going. So that is going to be quite confusing because you've got 4 players. Where do you push them? Where do you commit them? Now more mid-presence coming in from Zeus. Stanislaw with the off angle, though, will win the battle.
And with that, Breeze starts to move through Palace immediately, but he's very, very far away, and the push is coming in towards the B-bomb site, and Cirque is here. He's ready, he's waiting, and now he is the bait. You can see Tarek is just waiting for the plays. They're running out of players, Navi. They don't have anyone through the choke point, and it's Boomich with 2 HP and 25 seconds, and 4 NRG players. Spots 1, but he's got so much more to do. 20 seconds, NRG need not peek. He has to plant a bomb, let alone find these players. 15 seconds, he's on the window. Again, no one needs to peek. It only gets worse, and it's a 2-0 for NRG. They've taken the series versus Navi.